So I deleted my original video that I had put out about Shakespeare and the sonnets and all that because I realized I made a mistake and kept saying 14 syllables instead of 10. And that's a huge error. And I didn't want anybody to be confused. And I'm really surprised I went all day and nobody told me that I did that. But I'm just going to redo it really quickly. So the bard, Shakespeare, the writer, the bard just means the writer. This page just quickly reviews that he was born in Stratford-upon-Avon in England. He may have been born and then died on the same day. We don't have a birth certificate though, so we're not really sure what day he was born on, but we have baptismal records. So that kind of gives us the idea that he was born April 23rd, definitely 1564, and then definitely died April 23rd, 1616, because we do have a death certificate and a will. He had minimal education, typical of that time period. He married his cousin Anne Hathaway, who was several years older than him, but he also got her pregnant, so he did the right thing by marrying her. And he was Catholic. He became a professional actor and eventually a playwright, all down in London, England, about 90 miles south of where his wife and children were living. And he did survive the Black Death plague that spread through the area a couple times during his life. But he did eventually die of a fever in 1616. Not sure what caused it. Life as an actor, he did live in London. He was a playwright, wrote about 37 plays. Of course, none of them are in his handwriting. All were published posthumously by his peers. And he also wrote about 154 sonnets. He was also a businessman and was a partial owner of the theater where he worked, and the theater was called the Globe. He made up supposedly over 1,500 words and phrases. He first performed with the Lord Chamberlain's Men, and eventually it became called the King's Men when King James took the throne after Elizabeth's death. Here are some of the words and phrases that Shakespeare made up: addiction, arch-villain, bedazzled, cold-blooded, newfangled, scuffle, swagger, and uncomfortable. Some of the phrases that he made up were the wild goose chase, the green-eyed monster, seen better days, good riddance, lie low, it's Greek to me, love is blind, and heart of gold. This is a picture of the Globe Theater today, and we feel like it looks pretty darn close to what the Globe Theater probably looked like back in Shakespeare's time. The original was demolished, of course, by the Puritans, and we don't have any photographs of that theater, but we have descriptions of it, and this is what we assume it looked like. It's still along the River Thames, but not in the exact same spot that the original theater was in. So today in class, we talked a lot about what a sonnet is. It's 14 lines of iambic pentameter, which means each line has 10 syllables, 5 units of iambs, so that's 2-syllable units, and the second syllable of each iamb is what's got the accent or the beat. And the rhyme scheme is AB, AB, CD, CD, EF, EF, GG. 3 quatrains, 1 couplet. So here we have an example. This would be like ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. 1 iamb, 2 iambs, 3 iambs, 4 iambs, 5 iambs. 5 times 2, because there's 2 syllables in each iamb, equals 10. So it's a 10-syllable line. Whoops, so sorry about that. Let's go back. So here are some examples from sonnets that Shakespeare wrote. When I do count the clock that tells the time. The accent goes on the second syllable of each iamb. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temper. Sorry, I didn't read that right. Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Of course, when you read the poem, you don't read it to that rhythm. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. And then you would go on like that. But if you want to read it in the rhythm, you can. And here's the whole sonnet, and I show you the rhyme scheme. Day and May rhyme, temperate and date, approximate rhyme, shines and declines rhyme, dimmed and untrimmed rhyme, fade and shade rhyme, owest and growest rhyme, and then you have the couplet, see and thee. So there you go. 10 syllables, 14 lines, 2 syllables in each iamb. There are 5 iambs in a line, so you have an iambic pentameter line. So a sonnet is 14 lines of iambic pentameter with a rhyme scheme of A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, G,